you're like, sexuality as a concept, because you don't have a mechanism by which to understand. Yeah, that's true, Pinky. I do make it pretty obvious. But you know, if you don't have a mechanism by which to understand what being gay feels like, because you're not exposed to that, then you might thing in life because you've felt it and you don't like that. But there are some people that reject it just because they believe it's wrong. They don't feel attracted to men, let's say, if they're cis guys. They don't feel attracted to other guys. And they are straight, and they just think being gay is wrong because whatever reason they think being gay is wrong. And so it's not like I'm saying, oh, every straight person who hates gay people is gay. That's not how it works. I don't want them. Honestly, you know, if they are gay, I hope they work that out. But if they're not, great. Go be homophobic somewhere else. Hopefully you change, you know? I don't care. I don't want to talk to you. But that's kind of exactly it, is it's like, don't search out stuff to be mad at, and like, you know, I wish I could provide to people the innate understanding that I have gained over my life of how identity feels in a gender and sexuality way. You know, I'm white, and I, you know, try not to be like racist, but I have very little attachment to a racial identity, so I'm not talking about that from my perspective, but, you know, yeah. Not people aren't taught how to deal with their emotions in any way besides anger. That is true. I was a very angry child and teenager as a guy. And working out that I was not strictly a guy and that I was not straight was what it was. It wasn't a coping mechanism. It wasn't a change that I made on purpose. It was a realization. But at the same time, being seen by accepting people as, like, not a cis-het guy made me less angry. Because, I mean, one, I was dealing with those feelings of not knowing how to process that as an identity thing. But also, people interpret men as angry, because a lot of them are, and it's self-perpetuating. People interpret men as angry, and therefore, men get angry, because maybe they aren't people who want to be seen as angry, and then they get mad that they're being seen as, you know, sensitive in an anger-related way. And so it's just a mess. You don't want it. Yeah, all money and bitches. No, yeah. AMAB means assigned male at birth. AFAB means assigned female at birth. Those are the two widely accepted sexes, but there are more options biologically than that. But yeah. So, it's definitely a thing. You know, it's self-perpetuating, and it sucks, but it's so ingrained in so many cultures that it's like, you can do your best to... Oh, no. And also, that's a whole other topic, is like what feminism means. Because there are a lot of people that I feel misrepresent that, both who are anti-feminist and who self-identify as feminists. I think there are a lot of people who self-identify as feminists who do promote, you know, all the shit that anti-feminist people talk about. But feminism is, you know, at least to my understanding and the way that I try to promote it, an ideology that promotes equality. It is equity, even. Wanting gender and sex to not affect the benefits you receive from society. You know, everyone should be treated well, and being a man or woman should not affect that. You know, should be, at least. As far as the, like, all men are bad or men are trash kind of stuff, it's mostly like a rallying belief for almost everyone who says it. You know? There are men that are happy to be men, and they're not trying to make a sob story out of it, who will say all men are trash, because it's more an indication of a societal understanding that a lot of men do wrong by women in positions of power, societally, or at jobs, or media, or whatever. Feminism, speaking of white feminism in the 2000s, was sometimes excluding men and only wanted women to work, not be stay-at-home. Yes, there have been waves of feminist movements that... Oh yeah, 70s, like, you know... I don't know what wave you would call that. I'm not, like, super well-versed on my feminist history. But yeah, that initial, like, push for feminism in the 70s, women's liberation and all that. Definitely a lot of that is bundled with make men worse to show them what they did to us. And while the, you know, the message where it relates to women have been treated poorly, let's give people a taste of their own medicine, makes sense and sounds good in theory, you know, the goal should be equality. Why put someone else down such that they might have to do the same to you in the future?
Uh-oh, some skunks. We'd better stay away from them.
Men are bad, you think, hey, just because that shithead cheated on you or fucked your mom doesn't mean that everyone else is shithead. Yeah, no, and that's correct, Pinky. It is 100% true. We can say, simultaneously, men are trash and not literally every single man is a bad person. Because that could never be true. That would be sexist to say. And I'm fine in saying that, because it's true. You know, sexism as an institution in society doesn't really exist against men. But, you know, an individual remark saying, if you are a man, you are a bad person, would be sexist. You know, just like saying, oh, someone of a given race is bad because someone of that race wronged me. Obviously, that's racist. It's the same thing, you know? Gay people are bad because a gay guy stole my husband. Well, no. That guy was an asshole, and your husband was cheating on you. That doesn't mean that gay people are bad. That means your husband and the other gay guy were bad, you know? It's like, that's not... There's an individual accountability that is ignored for convenience by people who are, you know, against any number of things. But yeah, you have no idea who's a good person or isn't by how they look or their identity characteristics or anything, you know?
Let's go.
I mean, people can self-identify as people, as bad people. If somebody comes up to me and says I'm a Nazi, and they mean it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay, I probably think you're a bad person. But, like, that's a, you know, political ideology that has lots of very well-documented baggage. It's not, I'm white, I'm a man, I'm gay, whatever, you know, the thing is. It's not the same. Because, again, those things are immutable, you know? If you truly feel like you are a man or a woman, then you are. If you truly feel like you are gay or bi or something, then you are. Being, you know, if you are of a given race or ethnicity, then, okay, you are, you know? Those are just things that happen. And whereas with identity, you know, obviously there's an encouragement to explore it and figure out what's really about you. Race is different because... I don't even need to get into that, you know. Race is different. You can't just wake up one day and say you're a different race than you are. But regardless, you know, those things are just truths about an individual. And so therefore they can't make you bad, right? if being, you know, gay is just a thing that is the case for some people, which is true, you know, we're not going, ah, yes, I want to be gay because of some sort of societal advantage. If you are, you're probably lying to yourself in one way or another. If you're gay and you're like, ah, yes, I recognize that I'm gay because I find people of the opposite gender or sex or whatever attractive, or the same, rather, not the opposite, then, you know, good, great. That can't, therefore, be a bad characteristic about you. It would be sympathetic to you. I understand what you mean by that, is like, I mean, it's the way people present themselves, and sometimes that can be misleading because of the social situation you're in. But yeah, you know, sometimes people present how they're going to treat you, or how they're going to treat a given person. People can give cues, but that's less of a... That's not an identity thing as much as it is just, like, social presentation and, like, what you choose to expose about yourself by the way that you walk and talk, so to speak. And of course, we all judge each other on first looks. If someone says they don't, it means that they're doing it and then telling themselves to get rid of that judgment. Everybody does it. I think, like, neurologically, like, scientifically, we all judge each other. So it's not, like, a bad thing. It's just keeping those judgments in check. If you see somebody of a given race and you think something negative about them, or different about them because of that, recognize that about yourself instead of repressing it and go, hey, that's fucked up. And instead of acting that way towards that person, oh, yeah, that could get into, like, conversations about abuse and stuff. We don't really want to go there. I mean, as much as I've been talking about, like, bigotry this whole time, we're talking about it kind of in an isolated bubble where we're not giving examples, whereas with a conversation about abuse, you unfortunately kind of have to give examples, and I don't want to do that on stream. Good call. But yeah.
Great job. We got past
All I'll say on that topic to kind of open and close it is gun safety. No, Pinky, and I'm sure you know that that's not what we mean. It's admittedly more adult of a conversation than I would want to have with you. Sorry. I think a conversation like that necessitates being adults. If you'd like to talk about it, then yeah. Later on Discord, not here. Not live.
Oh no, a whole valley of rolling logs to avoid. Alright, our horses got plenty of carrots and our friendship meter's full again. Let's ride.
I mean, Zuko, you and I have had some conversations about these topics. Not at length, but, you know, to some extent. And I know that we feel similarly. But yeah, not a stream conversation.
Great job. We made it across the river. This area looks really muddy. This looks like some
Oh,
sort
do you
of
think that,
maze.
like, Twitch should, like, integrate tone indicators? That would actually be cool, but I feel like it could end up being divisive for some people. And I don't mean people who think that it's bad, I just mean, like, people who disagree on what a given tone indicator is supposed to indicate, because some of them are vague. Oh, I see.
Look, I'm missing horse.
Does backslash work? Like if you do backslash forward slash HJ or whatever, does that escape it?
Let's try to catch the horse. We need to
I don't know if Twitch supports backslashes, but Twitch uses
Great
markdown.
job.
So.
We rescued one of the horses.
Having sex, clap clap. But yeah. I feel like I lost some time in that split, but not like a ton.
This trail leads to the
Interesting.
snowy mountains. I bet we'll
Ah, yes, we've made it to the chill part of the run. But Pinky, can you use a backslash?
plenty of carrots and our
Because that's what I was curious about.
Let's ride.
Also, just so you guys know, this is going to be my last run today. My hands are starting to hurt.
That arch looks low.
Oh, chill. Haha, snow. Funny. Can you imagine if we had started the big, like, socio-political conversation while I was getting my world record?
This hill is really slippery. I don't think we can run here.
World record hands. Yeah, I've got some world record hands. That sounds like a pickup line. Like, hey baby, I got world record hands. A wink. Ah, I just didn't get off the horse. Damn, Zuko. Okay, damn.
We unlocked the gate.
No.
Giddy up. That bridge looks unstable. We better lead our horse across.
It sure does. I used to use the O / for, like, you know, the wave goodbye or wave hello. I picked that up from another speedrunner I know, actually. Bullets. They ran 2 separate things at SGDQ, actually. They're super cool. They run a lot of stuff. And are, like, a frequent GDQ runner, which is cool. But I met them through Super Hot. Back when I used to be a pretty big part of the Super Hot speedrun community. That was fun. Oh, come on, you're kidding me. I can't get that bridge today. Well, this kind of sucks, because I'm definitely losing time now. If I had gotten the bridge, I would probably have broken even with my PB, but I did not. Top Super Hot people know me? Probably not. I'm not a participant anymore. I removed myself as a mod, so probably not. But that's okay.
We need to be close to the horse to use the lasso. Great job! We've rescued one of the horses.
In early by running the demo before the game actually came out, and so I ended up being in the Discord right when it got made. And so I was a mod of the game. I was actually the series mod. Hello? How did I save 8 seconds? A mod. Oh, I have no idea what's happening here. How the fuck did I save 8 seconds on that split? How badly did I mess up before? I guess, but I hit the bridge again this time. Are we gonna get a double world record? I've never gotten a double world record for this game in one day. It has not happened. I mean, maybe when I did, like, my very first runs of the game, like, technically, like, the first and second run I ever did. But, like, as far as since it's been competitive, never done it. So that would be pretty cool. I guess I did lose, like, 7 seconds. That's crazy. Hold my horses. I am holding my horse. Look, you can see my little Barbie hands. Maybe I regret saying that just a little bit. I'm fucking hungry. I forgot to eat something before I started streaming today. I woke up at like 10, and it's like 12:30 right now. I woke up at like 10, and then just kind of started streaming. I woke up feeling kind of ass, so I just put on a normal shirt and decided that being on camera would make me a normal person today. And I was right. I feel great. Hold your wilderness. No pajama. I'm wearing pajama pants. The reason I'm not wearing the shirt that I slept in, like I normally would be, is because it has a giant hole just under the neckline. Ooh, I got a good cycle this time. Let's go. I do also have tech test today. I've got Naidani probably. Yeah, biddies. I mean, they're just gray, basically sweatpants. Nothing special. I'm kind of killing this run right now. Not gonna lie. Like, no golds yet, but when my sum of best has 24 seconds of room in it, I don't need golds to get a new world record. Although pretty much every world record I've gotten of this game since I started taking it seriously has had a gold in it, but doesn't have to. I can definitely save a little bit of time on this race. I was kind of sloppy last time. Okay, that was slow too. Oh, is that so? I took that too late. Eh, it was fine, but that was a pretty wide turn. Ah, okay, thank you. Hi, Brunkle. I already got a world record this stream, and we're on pace for another one, so that would be pretty cool. Kind of insane. You imagine if we get like a 24 or a 3410 something on this run? But of course I'm gonna get Raccoon bridged right now. Okay, actually? Okay, actually? Oh, hi there! Everybody's here. The whole gang. Danny, are you still down to do your, tech test today? Cool. If you're down, we can do that after this run, because whether it's a record or not, this is going to be my last one. So I can finish up the stream after this, and we can hop in the Barbiethon voice and do the tech test. Oh, my Ethernet cable just arrived, apparently. That's fun. That was the absolute best I have ever done that section there. I'm just telling you guys right now. Oh, that's okay. If you want to wait until later, I've got all day.
There's a hole on that far ledge. I wonder if there are any objects that build bridges across to.
Rambunctious is a great word.
Look at that huge ice block pyramid, and there's a hole at the top.
Aw. Cute. Shout out to, a child.
Don't let any snowballs hit me.
Okay, good. Come on, no snowballs, no snowballs. No snowballs. Okay, let's go. God tier SMT3 right here.
All right, we've reached the top of Snowy Mountain.
Wow. Pinky, you're like, yeah, I'm 3 years old. I'd believe. No, no, my stream. What happened? Okay, hopefully.
Let's try to catch the horse. We
Oh,
need to
no.
be close to the horse to use the lasso. Great job! We rescued one of the horses.
God, sorry guys, I started recording now, but my stream is dying. This sucks because I'm on the best pace of my life. Ah, jeez. Nothing I can do.
Shouldn't get too close to the fly. There's a turtle in the water. We should try to avoid him.
Well, this fucking sucks.
A turtle. There's some horse flowers.
Okay, I think it's coming back. I think... I can't tell. Can you guys even see me? No? No. No. Best run of my life, and it gets fucked up. Oh, it is? Okay, good. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Let's try to catch the horse. We need to be close to the horse to use the lasso. Our horse is getting really dirty.
Oh, I got the
We better
slow
wash it off.
dialogue!
We can wash our horse at the stables or in some lakes and rivers. Great job! We've rescued one of the horses.
I just... What a shame.
Got plenty of carrots and our friendship meter's full again. Let's ride. Alright, our horse has got plenty
I can't answer, but if you guys can hear me, yes, the run is on pace. I just lost 5 seconds to RNG, so... That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna keep going. I'm recording. Okay, it looks like the stream is finally back to normal. Hi everybody. If you can hear me, tell the chat to refresh, because the stream is live. Hello. So, that sucks. I lost 5 seconds, but it wasn't because of the stream dying. Oh no. It wasn't because of the stream dying, it was because I got the RNG voice line at the end of the horse catch in Shoreline Trail 1. So... Nothing I can do about that. It just happens sometimes, but yeah, I am just focusing now, because this is, even still, with a 5-second time loss, which I hate, still the best run of my life. So we're gonna keep trying. Ugh. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we are currently about 7 seconds ahead of my world record that I got earlier. So that's pretty good. We were 13 seconds ahead with a 2-second gold, but my sum of best is now 38.58. Or not 38, 33. 33.58. We now have a sub 34 sum of best, which is fucking awesome. But I am still recording until the end of the run. That sucks that we dropped so many frames, but hopefully the video from when the stream died and I started recording has a small enough gap that I can justify, like, using it, because I would verify someone else's run if it had a gap, but then they recorded it or whatever. But what it means is I'm gonna have to edit it to, like, make it work. I'm gonna have to edit it to time it because I have the recorded section. And I mean, I'm the mod, so I can do that, but it feels wrong. But like, if this is a crazy world record, I'm not losing it when I have a recording. That just doesn't make sense. Hopefully the stream didn't, like, actually trigger as offline during that time. I don't think it did. Because otherwise the VOD won't download in one piece, but... It's like, I want this to be a world record, but at the same time I don't, because it's got, like, a weird stop in the video. And that sucks. It's just annoying that, like, I have a nice Wi-Fi card, and I have, like, a really good connection. But no matter what router I use, unless I buy... I bet if I bought one of those $400 gamer routers or something, or like a business Wi-Fi solution that's like $1,000, then like, yeah, it would probably work. But I don't want to do that, because that's a lot of money. And so I just am not allowed to have a consistent connection, and it's annoying. Because I've been streaming on Wi-Fi for years and years, and it has not ever been a problem. I mean, sometimes it's a problem, but you know, it's not ever been a consistent problem. But these days, like... Oh, I don't think I have a command for that, thank you. But yeah. I don't know, whatever. I'm annoyed, but the run is still good, so we continue regardless. Yeah, Barbie-thon. I'm here. Jesus. Well, that's okay. Even a couple seconds time save is still really good. No, Pinky, only because I don't have a good way to run it through my house without it being like a trip hazard for everybody. So I'm only gonna use it for, Barbie-thon because I need the, you know, consistency for that. For the rest of my streams, I'll just deal. If the problem gets too bad, I'll just get a new router, probably. And just make my Wi-Fi better. Or I'll get like a power line Ethernet thing where I can use Ethernet without running it across my house. But as it stands, the living room and dining room and kitchen combination giant space, because I'm in an apartment, are in between me and the router. So it just doesn't make sense. All right, let's see. Is this a record? Is this a record? Zuko, if you do need one, get a laptop. Don't get a desktop. Because you can probably get like a Vista-era laptop and then install XP on it, and it'll run perfectly fine. Please. New record.